Hola gente del mundo, ¿cómo andan? Espero que anden bien. ¿Todo bien? Voy a estar jugando Return to Monkey Island porque es un juego que jugué toda la saga y ahora salió este hecho por el creador original. Vamos a ver cómo es. Uno de los tipos con los que laburo, que ese director me lo recomendó mucho. El sonido debe estar altísimo. Ahí le voy a ajustar el sonido, no se preocupe. Vamos a ajustárselo. Ah, más o menos, ¿no? No sé qué tan alto estará, pero... A ver, voy a mirar acá el chat. Ahí está mi chica. ¿Está muy alto esto? Ahí está partiendo la oreja. Vamos a ir acá. Opciones. Sonido. Le vamos a bajar a 30% todo. O a 40 por ahí, 30 zarpado. 50. Ahí creo que está un poco mejor. Ahí está nivelado con mi voz, me parece, ¿no? O muy bajito, no lo sé. Yo lo pongo así un cacho y vemos qué pasa. Nueva partida. Más puzzle y más difícil a tope. Sí, esto, yo quiero este. Estamos bien, sí. Uy. Vamos a ver qué pasa. Hay mucha animación, medio seco esto, pero no importa.
Take this, LeChuck!
Guybrush, come over here. Gently now. Remove my mask.
Will you promise to stop picking on me?
All right, I promise. Anything. Just put my leg back on.
Hey, you kids. You're not supposed to be in here.
What's next?
Let's goof on those two. Pretend they're our parents.
Yeah! Sorry we ran off. You were probably worried about murderers and ne'er-do-wells.
Don't worry, I found him.
Come on, let's go.
Let's pretend I have powers that make lightning come out of my eyes.
It's so lifelike.
I wonder if it's real.
Los dibujos no están mal, Diferente estilo.
Sorry, boys, could you stop following us? It's creepy.
Yes, sir.
Come on, I saw a scurvy dog shack back there.
Scurvy dogs. I've never had one of those.
No way, you have to try one. It's the best thing you'll ever eat in your life. No fooling.
Wow.
Quiero ver si... Shit. Se escucha bien, ¿no? Ahí mi voz, supongo que sí. Quiero ver si el texto de idioma... Hay subtítulos. Hay subtítulos en la mierda. Texto más voces, ahí está. A ver,
I
vamos
once
a-
got a scurvy dog that was bigger than my head.
Vamos a hablarle a este. No tiene menú de interacción.
What should we do next?
We gotta get to scurvy dogs. I can't believe you never had one.
¿Qué mierda es un Scurvy Dog? Uy, qué asco.
Some places you go have scurvy dogs with cheese inside.
Debe ser acá. Acá tengo que ir. ¿Esta llave qué?
They put it on a leg to keep you from walking off with it. I'll bring this right back, sir.
You'd be wise to do that. I got the leg from the last kid who didn't bring back the key.
says, return outhouse key when finished, or else.
Suena
I once
bien.
had the hiccups for 4 days straight.
Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor.
You kids better have money.
Yeah, we've got all kinds of money.
Las putifarras,
Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure. If you give me a piece of 8, that's money that grown-ups use.
I know what a piece of 8 is.
Good for you. You can have a couple of dogs if you give me one.
A ver, no creo que...
Please? Can't you spare something for a couple of hungry kids?
Listen up, you little moocher. Let me tell you something. I don't like kids. I'm an honest businessman trying to make an honest living. I don't need 50 kids a day coming in and wasting my time trying to get me to give them free food.
A ver, voy a ver si se puede ver el chat desde acá. Por las dudas. Así no tengo que estar cambiando de ventana. Yo te escucho, ¿verdad? Se baja la música un pelín, le voy a bajar un pelín. Ahí está un pelín. No le bajen tanto que... Ah, claro, le bajé los efectos, qué boludo. No noto mucha diferencia de... Ok.
I guess never mind.
Hey, I know. Let's look for change in the outhouse across the way. Coins fall out of people's pockets when they sit down in there.
Esa letrina es el baño.
It's locked. Good thing I've got the key in my pocket.
Sí, vamos a meter la llave ahí.
Good, you unlocked it.
Y sí, no es pelotudo, no creo que sea tan bonito. Ah, qué asco, oler.
Did you know?
Ugh, what is this stuff? It smells the same as the toilet. Gross. It isn't a piece of 8, but it's a round piece of metal about the same size and shape as a piece of 8.
That's called a slug. It's like a fake coin.
A fake coin is almost as good as a real coin. I don't see any coins, and I'm not putting my hands in that. Please wash hands before leaving outhouse.
Qué asco.
Chucky, why don't you look in the toilet?
No way. You do it.
Okay. Gross.
Okay.
In France, they call a scurvy dog a chien scorbut.
I'm not sure how we can get scurvy dogs without any pieces of 8.
We might have all we need. I don't think that guy can see very well.
Ok, vamos a tratar de darle esa moneda falsa, pero... Lo veo complejito. Es muy asqueroso, Ahí cargo el chat. Bueno, le vamos a dar la moneda esta fea, a ver. Toma.
I can stand on my head without using my hands.
What can we get with this?
Tastes like a piece of 8. Enough for a couple of scurvy dogs if you want.
Perfect!
Take 'em, boy.
What are you getting?
What?
Just kidding. Here's yours. Yum! What do you want to do now?
I don't know. What do you want to do? I want to see 2 scurvy dogs at the same time.
A ver,
I wonder where those 2 people we were following went.
vamos a seguir a la gente fea. A ver el barril si no tiene
Smells like grog. Hey, Chucky, get ready to run. I guess they don't like visitors.
Ahí está el chamigo. Vamos a entrar acá, a ver, vamos por ahí a ver qué hay.
That's my friend Dee. Hey, Dee.
Hey, Chucky, what are you jerk faces up to?
We just got here.
I'm making a list of stuff to do.
Give me that. I'm an expert planner. There. Perfect. See you around the park, shitheads.
¿Qué mierda es esto? Trastear y explorar, mirar el ancla, ganar a Chucky, dar de comer a la pata, echar salsa, ensayar la lucha con esto. Ok. Trastear y explorar, no sé qué es trastear, pero no importa.
That's a cool anchor.
That just shows how little you know about anchors. This one's not a very good example. You'd know that if you read as much about anchors as I have. Did you know that anchors originally weren't designed to hold ships in place? They were used in combat, shot from cannons as a grapple when you were trying to board another ship. They started making them bigger and bigger because they would do more damage that way. Then, people know the current bow-shaped design is actually but the older you can still find the on a modern anchor. If that's to prevent, with the little flanges most ink about 30 years old. But the word ink, they're called, yeah.
No, no me perdí.
I have an extra tooth in the back. I can feel it with my tongue.
Qué asco. Ganar a Chucky en una carrera. Tengo que hacer una carrera, pero vamos a hacer una carrera acá.
Hey, Chucky, wanna race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go!
Uy,
I win!
dar de comer a la pata. ¿Dónde mierda está la pata? Acá debe estar.
Hey, hands off!
No me deja agarrar nada. Le voy a tirar.
Did you know your feet won't smell if you don't wash them?
I'm saving this scurvy dog for myself.
¿Y esto qué es?
What's this red glob on the ground?
That's ketchup. It's supposed to be really good with scurvy dogs.
Se me oye bajo, pero... ¿Seguro? Qué verga, porque vengo hace rato haciéndolo en vivo. A ver. Le voy a aumentar un poco. Ahí. Ahí se escucha mejor, ¿no? Ok, gracias.
That's our bread!
Quiero el pan, la concha de tu hermana.
Excuse me,
Yes?
Quiero pan.
could we have some of your bread to feed the duck?
I don't think so. We brought it for ourselves.
Sí, pero hay que darme la mierda esa,
At
querido.
home, I've got a collection of old scurvy dog sticks that fills a whole shoebox. I wonder where this path goes. I wonder where this path goes.
Sí, cállate. Un minuto, quiero hablar.
I wonder what's in that basket.
Let's find out.
What do you think you're doing? Kids these days have no regard for personal property.
And no respect for your elders.
I have half a mind to give you a piece of my mind.
And I've got the other half.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Ojalá se pudiera
Blah,
empujar.
blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Dale, la
blah,
concha
blah,
de tu-
blah, blah, blah,
Blah, blah, blah, blah, blah, blah.
blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. I certainly hope you'll have better manners in the future.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Will you pretend to be our parents again?
What do you mean, again?
Run along and find your real parents.
A ver, ¿eso quién es? Se atoró un pibe ahí, se atoró un pibe en el coso, en la red. Vamos a luchar con la espada acá.
Let's be frank. You can never hope to beat me.
No way! You'll never catch up to my level.
I win.
I win.
You guys are both pretty weak.
Well, anyway, that was fun.
Ok. A ver la lista de pelotudeces.
I want to say 2 scurvy dogs at the same
El
time.
salchichón no es mala idea. A ver, vamos a pasar el salchichón por el ketchup.
You're not going to touch the ground with your scurvy dog.
No, of course not. Gross.
Qué idea más gross que tuviste. Acá este es el trébol de 4 hojas.
Let's look for a 4-leaf clover.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
I found one.
Awesome.
There was still one left. Darn.
Mármama.
Did you know your feet won't smell if you don't wash them?
Habla más que la tía Michael. Seguro que es ketchup, men, no sé. No quiero imaginar qué otra cosa puede ser. No quiero imaginar qué otra cosa puede ser. Escondí la lucha de espada. A ver con
Do
la...
you want a sword fight with me?
I've seen you fight. Come back in a few years, maybe.
A ver. Echar salsa a la escorbutifarra. Dar de comer al pato. Ya tengo la salsa acá. Quiero la salsa. Dame la salsa. Ahí
You
está.
should put that on your scurvy dog.
Pero si eso ya lo había tratado de hacer, pedazo de mierda. Ahí está.
I never thought I'd ever find one.
Dar de comer a la pata, pedir un deseo en el pozo de los deseos. ¿Dónde está el pozo de los deseos? Vamos a buscar el pozo de los deseos. Este es el pozo de los
I should
deseos.
find a coin to throw in.
Voy a echar la butifarra, a ver la... Ah, va, la buti... la escrutifarra esta. No tengo una mierda para tirar acá. Abrir la verja,
Are
mirá.
we done here? We might not be able to come back if we head this way.
No,
I want
acá hay
some
una
hiccups
moneda.
for 4 days straight.
Todo el problema que me hice y...
Maybe I should throw this down the wishing well.
A ver... Hablen al revés.
I wish we could speak backwards. Or what is...
Yes, you know.
Yes. Well, yeah, was it? Yes, you go.
That was fun.
Oh man, it wore off.
Too bad. You made more sense than usual.
Ok, me falta una cosa sola de la lista, que es dar de comer a la pata. Qué pija. ¿Y cómo lo puedo hacer eso? A ver,
This place is fun.
sí, pero
Do you
necesito...
like to hunt for 4-leaf clovers?
Yeah, I leave them where they are and take the extra leaves off. I want things to be even.
Ninguno me da ninguna pista. Quiero el puto pan, dame el pan.
Stop it.
¿Quieren esto, gente? Tomen.
I want to say 2 scurvy dogs at the same time.
Voy a comer la butifarra, a ver. Ugh.
That was ketchup.
Whoops.
La salchicha con sangre no será pato en vez de pata. Sí, es pata. Qué asco, No le puedo dar esto a nadie, quiero hacer algo.
I want to feed the duck.
Sí, yo también. A ver si le puedo dar la putifarra a estos.
Could we have some of your bread to feed the duck?
I don't think so. We brought it for ourselves.
A ver si lo venden por algún lado el pan. Le voy a devolver la llave al señor antes de que me rompa el culo. Tome, señor. Gracias.
Here's your key back.
Put it back on the hook. I'm not your monkey.
Hey, look. I'm returning the key.
You want a medal?
Some places you go have scurvy dogs with cheese inside.
O esto.
How much is a mug of grog?
Grog's for grown-ups. Beat it.
Uy, mira una mosca ahí feísima. Puedo darle esto a este, qué carajo, no entiendo qué tengo que hacer. A ver,
I don't want to hang around in here anymore.
Looks like they need a swabby in here. I'll never be the ship's swabby. That is really...
cállate, pedazo de... Sí, el salchichón ya lo vi.
Hey, Chucky, stand over here for a minute.
No way.
Exhibit removed. Aww.
Otra rata tomando una mierda. No era tan asqueroso.
Let's not
Las
go back
otras
there
versiones.
again. We'll just get yelled at.
Si nunca entré ahí, boludo, ¿cómo nos van a volver a echar bronca si no entré? Creo que no hay más una miércoles para hacer. Ah,
Wakey, wakey, Mr. Pirate. Hello? Boo!
Ha! He's dead to the world.
Sounds real.
¿y le puedo dar algo? Tomá putifarra. Chupate la putifarra, tomá. Tomá el trébol. Tomá el trébol. Chupa el trébol.
Hey, Chucky. Get
Otra
ready
vez.
to run. I guess they don't like visitors.
No sé qué hacer ahora, estoy como medio perdido.
I once had the hiccups for 4 days straight.
Dame el pan. Dame el pan, la recon... no, a ver qué dice ahí.
Don't feed the duck. I want to feed the duck.
Sí, pero no me deja. Ah, le di de comer el trébol, bien. Bueno, ya parece que lo tengo todo hecho las misiones. A ver si
This
dice algo
place
más.
is fun.
Sí, pero ya nos tenemos que ir.
Hey, Dad.
Hello, Mr. Threepwood.
Hey kids, having fun?
Yeah.
We got scurvy dogs.
Those have toenails and stuff in them. Ugh, I read about it.
And we were playing your adventures. We just did Big Whoop.
Big whoop! Oh boy, that takes me back.
I like it when Chucky asked me to put his
What?
leg back on. He says it really funny.
You guys always make up the craziest stuff for the ending of that story.
It's fun.
But you can't just change it around. That's not how storytelling works.
A lot of your stories don't feel like they're finished at the end.
What do you mean?
Well, like, there's this one that you call The Secret of Monkey Island, where you went to Monkey Island and fought LeChuck.
Oh, that story has a great ending. There's punching and fireworks. I thought you liked that one.
But you never did find the secret. Not the real one.
Sure, but that's not what that story was about. Kids, let me tell you a story that is about finding the secret of Monkey Island.
Is this a long story?
I think maybe I gotta go use the bathroom or something.
Yeah, I have to go, walk my tarantula.
Maybe I should go with them.
No, stick around. This is a good one. See, there was a rumor going around that my old nemesis, LeChuck, had somehow discovered the exact location of the secret of Monkey Island. I knew I had to get it before he did, so I went to Melee to get my own expedition started and beat him to the punch.
Ahora empieza la papa. La papa. Tengo un pedazo de carne en los dientes, no sé si es parte del juego. ¿Qué pasa, Fachi? ¿Cómo estás, máquina? Ok. Dave Grossman. Dios. Me voy a agarrar una rosquita para comer mientras jugamos. La música es épico. La presentación no sé si tanto, la podría haber hecho mejor. Que tengo que esperar como un pelotudo. Esto se puede pasar esto. No me lo puedo saltear. Anda tranqui, men.
Feels good to be back on Melee Island, the hub of pirating in the Caribbean, where every good expedition begins. I'll see some old pals and get things rolling. Or sailing in this case. Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Remember me?
Haven't seen you in a while, Threepwood. What have you been up to?
Oh, you know, freebooting mostly, swashing buckles and so on. But now I'm getting an expedition together to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, you're sailing with LeChuck.
What? LeChuck's here in Melee? Is there widespread panic? Are people evacuating?
He doesn't seem interested in carnage at the moment. Ship's just here taking on supplies and crew, as far as I can tell.
Well, anyway, no, I'm not sailing with LeChuck. You know my history with him. I'm mounting my own voyage. Mine.
Well, you'd better get cracking then. LeChuck's loading up on the outer dock as we speak.
Well, I'm gonna hire a ship and a crew and beat him to the punch. Just as soon as I can get someone to back the venture. I'm a little short on funds at the moment.
In that case, you'll want to go talk to the pirate leaders at the Scum Bar.
Exactly. That's why I came to Melee. It'll be great to see those old guys again. We'll knock back a drog and hash out the details.
Scum Bar, by the docks. Long table in the back.
I know where I'm going.
We'll see.
I detect a certain resemblance here.
Yes, it looks a lot like an owl, doesn't it?
Una rata. ¿Para qué lado era? Para acá. Es la misma. El mismo mapa que el 1. Juegazo el primer Monkey Island, los otros no los probé, yo jugué todos. El 1, el 2 y el 3 están muy buenos. Ya después hicieron otros que la cagaron. Otro más creo que hay. Pero no estaba el creador original.
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's tough on toughness.
¿Qué pasó? ¿Cómo llegó este a gobernador si era la otra tipa antes? ¿Qué pasó? ¿El muelle lo cambiaron todo? ¿Qué pasó?
I just came from up there. I really need to talk with the pirate leaders before I admire
Claro,
the
pero
view.
¿y la ciudad como está medio cambiado el mapa o qué pasó acá? ¿Dónde está? Acá. A ver
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
Ya sé que están en el back. A ver, quiero volar con esto.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
Have you seen the pirate leaders around? This is their table. In fact, you'd probably better move. You don't want to get caught sitting here.
It's our table, Rummy.
We're the pirate leaders. Get lost.
¿Dónde están los señores? Ya deben estar todos muertos.
Where are the three older guys who used to hold court here?
Who cares?
Probably crying in an alley somewhere, wishing they were still relevant.
Making up trials for each other and writing memoirs that no one will read.
I hadn't heard there was a change of leadership.
Oh no. Did nobody remember to notify you?
Maybe your party invite got lost in the mail.
Is it you I should talk to about financing an expedition?
An expedition. Who is it that you think you are exactly?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Probably you've heard of me.
Probably not.
Permission to slaughter the annoying old wastrel man, Captain Madison.
Wait, it was Captain Madison? She's like famous! I've got her on a trading card. Her plunder stats are amazing!
Plunder stats aren't everything.
Then the others were Captain Lila and Captain Trent? It was Lila who threatened to kill you?
Look, they weren't that great, okay? Listen to the story.
Want me to slaughter him?
Don't bother. He's just a harmless hack who thinks he has a good idea for a pirate raid.
Me metió chocolate en el diente, me está doliendo. Ok.
I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island.
You're wasting our time.
The secret? I didn't think that was even a real thing.
It's a mystery for the ages that must be solved.
The only mystery here is who let you into this bar.
Okay, I'm sensing some reluctance, but hear me out. I could make it worth your while to help me hire a crew. A percentage of their earnings or something?
No one in here wants to chase your pipe dream.
If you don't take this opportunity, LeChuck will grab it.
LeChuck?
Yes, the dreaded zombie ghost pirate LeChuck himself is also going after the secret. He's here in Melee getting ready right now. If that doesn't prove it's a worthwhile venture, I don't know what else to tell you.
Great. Problem solved.
Excellent. You'll do it.
No, of course not. Why waste money on an expedition when you can just join the one that's already going?
Have fun with your scary ghost friend. Bye-bye.
Well, the slight problem with that idea is that LeChuck and I are basically mortal enemies. Fine. I don't need you or your money. I can do this on my own. If I can't buy a ship, I'll steal one. I'm a pirate. I'll find a way to get to Monkey Island no matter what it takes. I like the old pirate leaders better.
Lo va a mirar desde la cama el chamigo. Esto es sospechoso. ¿Con los ojos abiertos o con los ojos cerrados?
Elaine?
Guybrush!
Wait, are you going to tell a mushy part now?
A little, but I can skip over the hugs and kisses. Elaine!
Guybrush.
You wouldn't happen to have a ship with you?
No, silly. I came on a charter. Just like you.
Yeah, I figured that, but it never hurts to ask. I'm finding it harder than I thought to get hold of a ship and a crew for my expedition. The new local leadership was less than supportive.
Why don't you ask around at the docks? I'm sure you can find something.
Thanks. I'll try that. How's your scurvy prevention project?
It's great! We're going to get a lot of limes to a lot of sailors and save a lot of lives. I've got to come up with a way to deal with Captain Madison, though. The pressure she's putting on the town is making it hard for social programs like mine.
Pasear a la Taranta. Veo que los dos hermanos.
Sounds like we've both met Captain Madison.
I don't like her. She's the one who pushed to shut down the shipyard.
She doesn't understand the value of the secretive Monkey Island.
She laughed at me.
Me too.
Obviously, the woman has no taste and a lousy sense of humor.
Bueno, vamos a irnos
I have to get going.
Oh, so do I. Lots to do. Bye.
Bye.
Vamos a agarrar a ver la
It's
propaganda.
Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end. Elaine would kill me if she caught me pulling down her flyers. The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Melee.
El Budum. Próximo cese de negocio. ¿Qué
Going out
significa?
of business? This place is an institution.
¿Qué es esto?
Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises. Oh, this was my fate at Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly.
No hay una mierda, no hay nadie. ¿Y ahora qué? Ah, al muelle. Voy a ir al muelle, me voy a chorear un barco. Como un pro. A ver. Uy, está la pestosidad de...
How clever. Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
Looking for a job? Step this way.
The clipboard in your hand says you're the quartermaster.
The crew says I'm the quartermaster. Clipboard doesn't get a vote. You look like a guy without many options. You want a job? Short of swabby. LeChuck's an equal opportunity employer. Even humans are mostly tolerated.
Mucha publicity. Ah, querés publicidad. A ver, vamos a una pausa. ¿Cómo pongo una pausa? Está un poco complicado, ¿eh? Me cachis. Ah, sorry. No quiero. No entendí. Sigue jugando, ok. Claro, me encantaría ser grumetillo. Vamos a poder pedir algo
Have
más.
you got anything more senior?
Well, I need a second mate, a bosun, a ship surgeon, and a gunner. Do you think you're qualified for any of those?
Segundo oficial.
I could be second mate.
Do you honestly have any idea what a second mate does?
Goes to store openings and funerals and waits for the first mate to be incapacitated.
I thought so.
El cirujano del barco.
How about ship surgeon?
I assume you have some kind of medical degree?
Is that a definite requirement?
Sorry.
El
I
armero.
could be the gunner. Oh, I'd be great at that. Boom, boom.
You look a little scrawny. What do you bench?
Bench? No problem. I sat on one for 12 hours once. I can take it.
I have a lot to do today.
I'd make a great bosun.
Ninguna cosa.
Exactly what qualifications have you got for that?
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes. Okay, maybe 8.
Don't waste my time, okay?
Maybe Swabby's not so bad after all.
The only requirement is that you bring your own mop. If you've got a mop, the job is... Hey, wait a minute. What's your name, sailor?
A ver, vamos.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Yeah, that's what I thought. LeChuck gave me a blacklist, and you're on it. In fact, you are the blacklist. I'm afraid I can't hire you after all.
Well, that's a slight hitch.
I'm confused. Didn't you say you were gonna get your own ship?
Yes, but then suddenly I thought, why bother? I wanted a ship and a crew. Here was a ship and a crew. Ripe for the taking. All I had to do was get on board, wait for the right moment, and strike.
Strike?
Mutiny the crew, seize the ship. Be a pirate.
Except they wouldn't hire you because they knew who you were.
Yeah, that was a problem. Also, I needed a mop.
Quiero enterarlo.
Threepwood, I shouldn't even be talking to you.
I'm not Guybrush Threepwood. I just look like him. You'd be amazed how often people confuse us. Sometimes I impersonate him at parties, just for fun. We've never even met, and I doubt I'd like him if we did.
Even if any of that were true, it wouldn't matter. LeChuck would take one look at you and go nuts. Just looking like Guybrush Threepwood is enough that I can't give you the job. Sorry.
A ver, ¿qué mierda tengo que hacer? Tengo monedas. Tengo una pluma. ¿Esto qué mierda es?
This has gotten me out of a lot of scrapes over the years.
Unirme a la tripulación. Claro, me tengo que poner el casco este de chota, seguro. Me quiero poner el casco. ¿Cómo me pongo el casco? Dame el casco, me quiero poner el casco, la concha. No, me quiero poner el casco. Ok.
The pen is mightier than the sword. I've got a few coins for incidentals.
Tremendo, ¿eh? Qué juegazo, más vale, papá. Total, una masa, ¿eh? Este es el nuevo que salió. Me dijeron que está bueno, ¿viste? Yo no le tenía fe, pero bueno, al principio tampoco me pareció tan fenomenal.
In
Pero...
such a hurry. He wouldn't sell us out to Madison, would he?
I believe he needed to relieve the pressure upon him in a different way.
¿Qué miércoles habla esta gente? A ver, voy a seguir a esta señora. Creo que habrá abierto el negocio de acá. Sí. El Walling.
Hey, Wally.
Creció como 2 centímetros más.
Well, look what the surf washed ashore. It's Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you
Me
again
sentar
too,
bien.
Wally. Whatever your last name is.
I spent years in therapy getting over being burned, blinded, blown up, abandoned, and marooned because of you.
Yeah, good times, huh?
You're lucky I'm past all that and am running the best map shop within the Caribbean and beyond.
Sí. Hecho mierda el pobre tipo. Está viejito. Esto es lo que quiero,
I'm
dame.
looking for a mop.
This is maps and more, not mops and more.
I was hoping the and more might include mops.
Well, it doesn't. Try asking the cook over at the bar where he got his.
You wouldn't happen to have a map to the secret of Monkey Island.
Funny you should ask. I recently made one on commission, but then they destroyed all my source material. It is the only one in existence. Best of luck to you.
Looks like the shop across the way is in trouble.
The high-stakes, ego-driven world of pirating is changing, and dark magic is taking over. Voodoo magic is fun and all, but it's not what the new generation wants. Me? I'm on the bleeding edge and making a bundle. I'm about to franchise.
Sí, máquina, este es nuevo, está en Steam, salió el lunes pasado, es del creador original y se supone que revela el secreto de Monkey Island. No iba, dijo el creador que no iba a ser otro, pero tuvo una buena idea, entre comillas, hay que ver, ¿no? Lo que escuché que está bastante bueno por gente que lo jugó y sigue la saga. Así que bueno, parece que está interesante. No sé, al principio me emboló un poco. Ahora cuando llegué a esta parte está más copado. Se entiende un poco más.
The town seems to be pretty run down.
Since Captain Madison made Melee her base of operations, people have been complaining. They say she brings a bad element to town, but that bad element spends a lot of money on maps. So, what am I supposed to do?
Do what's right?
I am. I'm doing what's right for Wally.
Bye.
¿Qué le pasó a la voz del Wally? Bueno, está todo hecho una cagada el mundo, o sea, está bien diseñado, pero digo, en el contexto de la historia es como la vida hoy día, ¿no? Una mierda.
Only way less convenient.
El mundo, no la vida. Vamos a llevarlo.
Look behind you, a three-headed monkey.
Oh, please take one. I use them to promote my business. See, it says maps and more on the edge.
Thanks.
Ok, algo más me puedo llevar. Me quiero llevar algo más, loco, a ver. Caja de mapa, a ver que hay un mapa.
Wait, can I have one of these maps?
Absolutely. If you pay for it.
Never mind.
Tengo plata, boludo, ¿cómo no querés pagar? Mira, tengo plata, toma. Saldemos las cuentas.
Do I owe you anything at the moment?
I don't think so.
¿Qué pasó, loco? Preguntar por las
Wally,
cajas.
What's in these boxes?
Maps.
Ah, no seas tan conveniente, ¿eh?
It looks expensive. And shiny. I like shiny.
No me lo puedo chorear. No está mal. Pero bueno. Sí, debe tener como 100 aliens rockeros que bueno. Nosotros vamos para el mismo camino, boludo.
Oh yeah, that clock has been broken for decades now.
El reloj lleva décadas.
This place has kind of gone downhill.
Bueno, a ver, voy a chorearme la mopa.
Ah, the International House of Mojo. This place hasn't changed in years.
Ah, esta es la del gurú.
Welcome, Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again.
I have been waiting for you.
I'm going...
I know of your desire to find the secret of Monkey Island. Allow me to seek knowledge on your behalf?
Will it cost me anything?
Pride, free will. Not much. The way to the secret is like a serpent which swallows itself. Many obstacles lie ahead.
Serpent, obstacles, got it.
You must walk the path.
¿Por qué mueve los brazos así?
Yet you have already walked the path.
And now I'm going back again.
When you are unsure of the way forward, open this book for guidance on what is to come.
It can tell me my future?
In a way, think of it as a book of hints.
What is it really?
A book of hints. Use it wisely. To know too much diminishes the voyage.
Neat. Thanks.
No charge.
No charge. A ver si me puedo llevar algo.
Pointy.
It is a non-magical ceremonial knife. Very sharp indeed.
Quiero
Do you
regalos.
think gift wrapping?
We're out of wrapping paper, unless you'd like it wrapped in the skin of a lizard.
Disfraces,
No, thanks.
esto.
This is a neat symbol. What does it mean?
That used to contain magical disguises. But alas, they have all gone.
Yeah, it's too bad you're sold out. A magic disguise seems really useful.
There's always the famous eye patch of John Laney at the museum. I'm sure the magic has worn off by now, but I believe I could restore its abilities.
Tengo que ir al museo a chorearme el disfraz para poder entrar a esta poroncha. Ok, yo creo que esa es la posta. Si le doy este corcel a la vieja, ¿qué pasa? Nada. No hay disfraces, bongos. ¿Esto qué es? Una cabeza reducida.
It's a creepy shrunken head with long, stringy hair. I didn't know these were a voodoo thing.
They're not, but the tourists like them.
Frasco mugriento. ¿Qué mierda es esto?
A crystal. Yeah, this isn't that kind of game. It's an unusual safe with 5 keyholes.
Alas, the safe is not for sale. It has been placed with me for safekeeping.
Ok, a ver. Vamos al museo. No sé cuál es el museo. No recuerdo que haya un museo en el juego. Ok, el vudú está ahí. Hay otro cuarto acá porque... se me hace que no. Voy a robarme la escoba para poder barrer. ¿Y este quién es?
Hi, Cobb. Hard to believe after all these years you're still here.
I was declared a historical landmark.
Ah, ese era otro juego del...
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island. Wanna come?
I heard the secret is just some marketing gimmick Stan thought up. That only the gullible and naive would go looking for it.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah, yeah.
¿Y este libro qué es?
Yarr.
Y la cocina, boludo, estaba la cocina. ¿Y qué hago con eso? Me lo meto en el culo, ¿qué hago con eso? Ok.
Guybrush Threepwood, as I live and breathe, how have you been?
Peachy.
How's Elaine? She was always my favorite governor. Also, she covered your tab when you stopped coming in.
She's here on the island.
Well, of course, she came with you.
No, I didn't even know she'd be here.
Oh, well, tell her I say hello.
Quiero la escoba, una fregona.
Do you know where I can buy a mop?
Buy? You don't want to buy a mop.
I think I do.
The mop is the formal tool of a cook. Not as clumsy or random as a dish rag. An elegant tool for a more civilized cleaning. You cannot hope to succeed with the mop of another.
I can't?
You must construct your own. A single, perfect instrument that you will keep and use for a lifetime.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Once you build it, the mop will become your constant companion. Your tool.
Los gusanos
and
ahí
a
en la
ready
mente.
means of defense against spills of all kinds.
Build it?
The wood is the heart of the handle. The heart is the handle of the cook. You are one.
Not helpful so far.
You must find a particular tree. A tree uniquely suited to the handles of mops. Carve your handle from a limb of that tree. Any questions?
How do I find the Mop Handle Tree?
I can't tell you exactly where it is, because this is your own personal journey.
Remind me how to find the Mop Handle Tree?
I can't tell you
Dale,
exactly where
ya
it
lo
is.
entendí.
What kind of wood is the tree?
That is something you must discover
No
for
me dice nada,
yourself.
hijo de gol.
What about the head of the mop?
Oh, you have to have one, of course, but pretty much anything will do. It's mostly about the handle.
Okay, I guess I'll do it. What's wrong?
You gave the story the wrong title. It should be called Mop Quest. When do we get to the piratey parts?
Even the coolest professions involve more mopping up than you would think. It seemed crazy to me at the time, too. But don't forget, it was all so I could board a ship, take command, and sail to Monkey Island. But first, I had to make a mop.
Stay away from my mop.
Well, it's definitely a mop. Active little guys, aren't they?
A ver.
Looks like a mugshot.
Stay away from that picture.
No puedo sacarle nada.
The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk.
¿Qué es esa tarjeta? No sé qué animal figura en el barco del Plema Bimber este. Parece que son pregunta y respuesta. ¿A quién carajo se le ocurre poner pregunta y respuesta?
Pleasantly scorching hot. The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old.
Tengo una cuerda y ¿para qué carajo?
It's hopeless. It makes things look bigger.
Okay.
The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old.
Parece que voy a tener que buscar un palo de no sé qué. ¿Qué pasó? Ahí hay uno que se fue por atrás. A ver.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Don't sound much like pirating to me.
Don't look now, but I think there's a leech on your chin.
Buzz off.
Vamos a hablarle a este, a ver.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
It'll turn out to be a t-shirt or something.
¿Qué es esto? A ver este si se le
I'm gonna
puede.
find the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you.
Repite, repite mucho. Está repitiendo mucho. Y va a ser muy retado este. A ver, vamos a preguntarle al otro, el viejo que está allá arriba. Vamos, vamos. ¿Qué es esto? No, ya leí el cartel. Vamos, vamos para arriba. A ver, señor.
Hi again. Wow, those new pirate leaders are real jerks. They laughed at me, and they won't fund my expedition. Why didn't you warn me?
Would you have listened?
Of course. Okay, no, probably not. I'm thinking about going on LeChuck's expedition after all.
I'm glad to hear you decided to patch things up.
No, he doesn't want me on the ship. I'm blacklisted. Gonna have to go in disguise.
These Shakespearean comedies just write themselves.
Esto es esto. Acá está el astillero, el barco, la calle, la mansión. Parece que voy a empezar yendo al astillero a ver qué miércoles hay. Astillero suena a madera.
What happened to Stan's previously owned vessels?
Ah,
The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day. The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush? There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships.
Qué miércoles. Cubo.
Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now. It's a dried up old sea sponge.
Me la llevo. ¿Qué carajo sirve
It's
eso?
good for relieving stress.
Sí, pero ¿qué hago con esto? ¿Qué cree que haga? ¡Ay, Dios! ¡Qué difícil! ¡Qué... La luna.
It always looks bigger on this side of the island.
No hay piedras, no hay nada. Lo que voy... No puedo ir al bosque a chorearme un árbol o algo, a ver. Acá. Pingo, pingo. Al bosque donde seguro que me pierdo. Es el bosque del 1, creo.
Oh, I used to love these when I was 6. I used to love these when I was 6. Until I got trapped in one for 2 days. I think they're illegal now.
No hay más, una miércoles. Museo Piratería. Este es el museo.
Hi there. Welcome to the Melee Island Museum of Pirate Lore. I'm Conrad, the curator and docent here. I also edit the Pirate Times newsletter. Here, take my business card.
Thanks?
The museum showcases the largest collection of pirate memorabilia in the Caribbean. Or on Melee Island at the very least. The provenance of each item has been very carefully researched and fact-checked by myself and my team. Feel free to explore. And if you have any questions, just ask.
A ver, le vamos a... Necesito la del disfraz. A ver,
Tell me about
habla.
that newsletter of yours.
The Pirate Times. We publish pirate news, pirate stories, pirate poetry, all things piratey, really.
No me importa.
Your museum is...
No, quería elegir la otra.
Thanks. It's been a personal passion of mine. I'm nuts about old-timey pirate stuff.
Old-timey?
Being around it really makes you feel like you're a part of something. Doesn't it?
I am part of something.
Exactly.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
No kidding? Wow! Are you named after Guybrush Threepwood?
I guess you could say that.
Nice.
I'm
A
going
ver
to
si
find the
quiere venir.
legendary secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, that's excellent! Super retro. If you need a place to display it, I know a convenient museum.
Pero me
Are
quiero
any of these
llevar.
things valuable?
The security parrot isn't just here to look piratey. John Laney's eye patch is irreplaceable. It's the highlight of the collection. Amazingly, I got it at a yard sale. They didn't know what they had.
I'd see you wear a peg leg, despite having both of your original legs.
Just part of the docent's outfit, for the tourists. Kids always want to try it on.
That's charming and creepy at the same time.
This is a museum for people who think attacking ships and murdering the crew for profit sounds fun.
Touché. I'll have a look around.
Please do.
Ok, a ver, quiero robarme.
That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten. What do you feed it?
Thieves, mostly.
Good to know. It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it. The display case is locked. There's some very tiny writing on it. There's some very tiny writing.
Ah, tengo que usar la lupa para leer lo que dice. A ver.
Well, the numbers are a little clearer, but still too tiny to read.
Dale, ¿cómo qué querés que haga? Si son Still Too Tiny mis pelotas, Still Too Tiny.
Well, the numbers are a little clearer, but still too tiny to read.
¿Qué onda, Nikito97? Gracias por pasarte, máquina.
Eye patch worn by Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces.
¿Cómo hago?
It makes things look bigger.
¿Cómo hago? Yo quiero hacer algo, loco. ¿Qué es esto?
Pirate Times, editor Conrad Lee, ready to publish your unrecognized genius.
¿Le podré dar esta cabeza? A ver.
You know what every good pirate museum needs? A set of horse armor.
I'll get back to you.
No le gustó. Sí, ya sé, pero ¿qué hago? Mira, un libro. Este es para preguntas y respuestas de tipo un minijuego que tiene. O sea, te van preguntando cada tarjeta que encontrás y es una pregunta a ver cuánto sabes del juego. Y el otro libro este es pistas. No quiero spoilearme mucho porque son más... Pero bueno, si no me queda otra opción voy a acudir a la pista, ¿no? Estoy tratando de no usar la pista.
Is this a left hook or a right hook?
That once belonged to the dread pirate Meat Hook. Supposedly he was ambidextrous. Also, he used to live right here, on Melee.
Bueno, callate 1:09.
What was this cinder you've got on the wall?
Oh, that. Yeah, that was an unsent love letter written by Elaine Marley while she was governor of the island.
What? Elaine?
The recipient was referred to only as Plunder Bunny.
That's me!
It was a really touching letter. Unfortunately, I put the candle too close to it.
What did it say? Tell me what she said.
Oh, you know, love letter stuff. Honestly, I don't remember a word of it, but it was touching.
Thanks a lot.
Ok. Vamos a ir al almacén. Comida para loros. ¿Qué más podemos agarrar? A ver. No hay nada. No se ingeniaron mucho en decorar el lugar. Te ponen un solo objeto. ¿Qué carajo voy a hacer? Era re obvio. Y eso que le puse modo difícil. A ver, vamos a darle la comida para el loro. Vamos a leerlo antes.
Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet. It doesn't seem interested.
Si lo mezclo con otra cosa, no lo puedo mezclar con nada.
It doesn't seem interested.
¿Qué hago con esta galletita? Me las morfo yo. Dale, se la quiero dar al otro, a ver qué me dice. ¡No! Está complicado, está complicado ahora. Llegué a una parte que no tengo la puma idea. Vamos a tener que volver para afuera.
That's a nice coffin.
The one with the ore, yeah. The coffin had a lot of water damage when I got it from the voodoo lady in town. But I managed to restore it. It was used by a certain well-known captain in a daring escape from a Turkish prison.
The water damage is actually from the swamp on Scab Island.
Unlikely. The prison in question is nowhere near Scab Island.
I'm just trying to help.
Thanks. I've got it under control.
Tengo que ir por el bosque de Chota.
Purple flowers. These must be lavender, or monkshood, or cyclamen. A classic specimen of Alata needleus, a carnivorous vascular dicot known for its tasteful coloration, slight wiggle, and loads of tiny, sharp teeth. Ooh, I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
Estoy lost without a map. Vamos a preguntarle un mapa al pelotubi este, a ver. Vamos, corre, corre. Dale, loco, tanto.
LeChuck, sir. Just thought I'd pop in and let you know. Preparations to set sail are almost done.
You have all the supplies for the spell to get to Monkey Island?
Check. Squid ink, chickens, brimstone, cinnamon, monkey blood, mint, and an annoying skull.
Well done. Mark yourself down for one less lashing this voyage.
Funny story. Guybrush Threepwood tried to sign on to the crew.
Threepwood? He must be looking for the secret, too. That guy steals all my best ideas. Have him killed. Wait, let him live.
I want him to see me sail off for Monkey Island knowing the secret is lost to him forever.
Sure. I want to bring this up one more time. Is searching for this mythical secret of Monkey Island a good idea? Shouldn't we be out terrorizing the high seas, instilling fear, creating mayhem, being more on brand for LeChuck?
I've had enough of you questioning my orders. Finish loading the ship, and whatever you do, don't let Threepwood on board.
Very well.
Oh.
A visitor! Wait. Guybrush Threepwood?
Otis!
Howdy, kid.
And Stan. Otis, old pal. You haven't changed much since I last saw you.
I blame the government.
In fact, didn't we first meet right here?
Not at all. I was in the other cell that time. You look different somehow. New art style?
How nice of you to notice. Big news. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
That sounds fantastic! You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? The time you busted me out of jail right before we went there. I don't cruise ships anymore. But maybe you can still help me out. Like you did all those years ago.
Yeah, I'm sort of planning on hijacking an existing crew instead of recruiting one. But maybe I can spring you anyway, for old time's sake.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way. I am told locksmiths can make keys for things. Things like cell doors?
Imagine that. What did they get you for this time?
I'm a victim of circumstance. Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things that don't hurt anyone, while hard killers roam the streets with pistols and swords.
I assume you'll be here when I get back?
Don't tease me, Guybrush!
It says jail rules. 1. No escaping.
No se puede agarrar más nada, A ver.
Watch your boots in here, son. It's like a swamp, without the clean parts.
Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
No habla tanto como los otros juegos, A ver, vamos
What did you do that got you arrested?
Let me tell you something, son. It's not what a man does that matters, it's who he is. Maybe one day, in a moment of weakness, he crosses a line. But if he's confident about what's in his heart, he can hold his head high. And you know what's in my heart, son?
Blood and goopy stuff?
People. People are in my heart. Anything I may have allegedly done, you can be sure I did it because I care about people.
Would it help if I broke you out of jail?
Now that's a kind offer, it truly is. Warms me to think that you'd do that for your old pal Stan. But I've got to think about the optics. I don't want to damage my case, and escaping from jail doesn't look good at trial. So thanks, but no thanks.
Mueve los brazos como si estuviera en un estadio.
Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
Now that you mention it, there is one thing I've been missing during my time here in this lofty establishment. In all the rush and fuss and document shredding surrounding my arrest, I completely forgot to grab my toothbrush. If you happen to be passing by the shipyard, you might grab it for me. It'll be on my desk in the office.
Okay.
I've been to the shipyard. Your office is all boarded up, with your toothbrush sealed inside, presumably.
Well, don't worry yourself about it then, son. I found a dead centipede in the corner that should do until they let me out.
Okay.
See you later.
Yep.
¿Se puede hacer algo? A ver, vamos a mirar la cerradura.
I think there's some writing on it, but it's too tiny to read.
A ver, vamos a usar la lupa.
How's your day going?
I can read the serial number. I'll write it down so I don't forget.
¿Y qué hago con el serial number? Ah, es para el otro boludín.
Any writing that was once here has been rubbed away.
Bueno,
You look
cagaste.
like you're having a good time.
Entonces, acá la cerradurería. donde venden cosas.
Welcome to my shop.
Hello.
¿Es un hombre o una mujer? ¿Esto qué es?
At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
Are these for customers?
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
Ah, un loro ahí. Mira, le voy a poder dar esta galleta a este loro.
It doesn't seem interested. Handsome looking parrot.
And also vicious. But it was my mother's favorite.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Locke Smith.
You're kidding, right?
Nope. And before you ask, yes they did, yes it was, and they really, really wanted me to follow in the family business.
Can you really make keys for stuff? That seems like a magic trick.
Modern locks have serial numbers that tell me all I need to know. No tricks necessary. Just information.
I'm on a quest to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Exciting. The story in my family is that the secret is sort of like a key. One that opens all locks at once.
If it is a key, could you duplicate it?
I'm not sure you're supposed to take it literally.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything. I've got a system, and I don't like it disrupted.
Le voy a... Si cambio esto violeta por esto, ah no. Le voy a dar el número de serie.
Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. Good choice on the lock. These are really sturdy. It's the same kind they use over at the jail.
Ooh, wow. What a coincidence. I had no idea.
¿Y qué más? Yo quiero el loro, hablar con el loro.
Doesn't seem interested.
Hacer un chiste sobre el cuadro, a ver.
I see everyone in that portrait has lovely locks.
If you have to make a pun, at least make a good one.
¿Qué es esa
That's an
máquina?
impressive machine.
Yep. This wouldn't be much of a lock shop without a key grinder.
Ok, vamos a soltar al preguntar sobre
Is that from a famous locksmith band or something?
My mother's band, the Golden Keys. They were named after some actual golden keys that she spent a bunch of time looking for.
Ok, creo que no hay nada que hacer. ¿Esto qué es?
I see a peninsula trailing off into small islands, but no X marks the spot.
It's southern Florida. I have family there.
Ok, nos vamos a la mierda. Pero vamos a soltar al pelotudo y este.
Hey, kid.
Mira, tenés suerte, papá, porque te voy a
They say the
liberar.
only real prison is the one in your head. But take it from me, that's a load of barnacles.
Otis, the authorities have reconsidered your case and decided that you should go free.
I'm very grateful to the authorities and will not mention their name should any awkward questions be asked. Good luck, Stan. I hope you get acquitted.
Oh, it's in the bag, friend, but thanks.
I'll stay on this side of the bars, just in case.
Word of advice, kid, stick to the narrow straights.
I'll stay on this side of the bars, just in case.
¿Para qué lo liberé si no me está ayudando un sorete?
I don't remember this place being so leaky. Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work. The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
¿Qué dice la señora?
Hi.
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
Okay.
Once you have a key, you've got to open the door.
Sí.
Things are not what they seem.
Looks like a volcano island with horns that swallowed a basketball.
Un michuchi ahí. Me salió un mouse recién, ¿qué pasó? O habré hecho mal el mouse en alguna parte. Ah, la calle menor. A ver el callejón. No está el que vende mapas ni nada raro. Lo payaso de mierda. A ver, vamos a ver qué pasa.
It seems to be stuck closed.
¿Y para qué? ¿Para qué me ponen la puerta? ¿Para que esté atascada? No puedo abrir.
This key doesn't fit.
No puedo salvar al Stan, al otro Stan. A ver, por ahí es la misma llave que usan los dos.
Hi there.
Hi.
No. Salí.
Hey, kid.
Ahora vamos a tratar de liberarte, máquina.
Jail is like a bad no thanks. I'm about to be acquitted. Escaping.
Cállate, boludo. Me haces quedar mal. Vamos a preguntarle si tiene mapa del pantano ese que tengo que ir.
Hey, Wally.
Esto.
I'm looking for a tree to make a stupid mop from. Have you got a map for that?
So the cook has sent you on one of his spiritual journeys? Been a while since I made one of those mop tree maps. What kind of tree is it again?
I don't know. A wood one?
That's okay. Just bring me a sliver of the wood and I can work it out from there. I'm that good.
Bye.
No tengo ninguna madera. ¿Qué madera le voy a dar? Esto. No me sirve. Voy a tener que agarrar madera de algo. No sé la verdad. Está complicado. Está complicado. Por ahí le puedo robar un pedazo de madera a la mopa que tiene el otro pelotubi. Ahora vamos a hacer eso. Vamos a ir acá a la Scrum Barba. Vamos a ir al fondo.
Stay away from my mop.
Quiero un pedazo del mop.
Pests or garnishes?
A good cook sources local supplies when he can.
Pleasantly scorching hot.
Bueno, la verdad que no sé qué... No sé qué miércoles tengo que hacer. A ver, vamos a hacerlo rápido. Vamos. Vamos. No, para acá no, vamos para el otro lado. Esa.
It'll be my ship soon enough.
Sí, ya lo sé.
Re-elect Governor Carla.
Ya lo
She's
sé
tough
también.
on toughness.
Bien, good. Quiero ir a otra parte de la isla, a ver. ¿Qué gaviota, boludo? No, no sé. No lo vi. Me lo perdí. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? Me lo perdí. Me lo perdí, no sé dónde está. Voy a tener que ir al bosque, me parece. Ah, pero también está la mansión de la gobernadora, que no fui. Debe estar más cerrada que... Opa. Ah, mirá. Mirá vos.
Carla.
A la mierda.
Guy brush Threepwood.
Hello, Swordmaster.
Prepare to taste my blade, you washed up hack.
Ah, tengo que hacer una rima que le... A ver.
When was the last time you had a bath?
Ha! That was marginally clever.
It's nice to see you again.
You too.
How's the governorship treating you?
It's not as straightforward as I'd hoped. For some reason, you can't just tell everyone what to do and assume they'll do it. That's new territory for me.
Not for me. Maybe I should be governor.
I heard from your wife. She's coming by to talk about scurvy legislation. I assume you're involved with that somehow?
Elaine said that program is being hampered by Captain Madison.
Not the legislative part, just the public funding. The town was in a bind a while back, and that so-and-so, Captain Madison, saw an opportunity. She lent us the cash we needed, but now we're up a creek paying the interest. Things like social programs, waste management, and town maintenance are all on the back burner.
I like that woman less every minute.
You and me both.
I'm looking for the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you. I don't have it.
Well, the mansion hasn't changed much. Elaine's style is still everywhere. Even the books are hers.
They're my books now, as you well know.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Ok, a ver, ¿me puedo chorear algo?
It's thicker than I would have imagined.
Ingrediente.
Can I borrow a book?
You've got a lot of nerve asking that. You never brought back the last book you borrowed. I had to buy another copy. You never even apologized.
I'll pay for it.
I don't need your money.
Qué chorizo.
It's a lot of work being governor. I like your stuffed, guess it's a dog?
Please, take that and throw it away. It was a gift from the Earl of Thickwater, who is a contemptible pig.
Me lo llevo el pechuchi. El loro de atrás lo había visto, pero lo toqué y no daba una descripción antes. Por ahí ahora dice otra cosa, no sé. Tengo que volver a ver. Pelea de invade, más o menos. Más o menos, Avidevs.
Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
Ok, Treewood. Trimwood. Tocar la botella, a ver. Vamos a tocar hasta que se vaya al carajo. Si le pongo una esponja, ¿se va a secar esto? No. ¿Qué pasó?
Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done.
Bueno, vamos a tener que ir por la parte de atrás. Ah. No sé para qué puede servir el perro. Tal vez se puede romper.
It's soft and extra fuzzy. It's soft and extra fuzzy.
¿Qué miércoles voy a hacer con el perro? Un pichuchi. Tengo el coso del perro. Vamos al bosque. A ver, el bosque es lo único que me queda medio... Lo que pasa es que si así en un mapa me voy a perder. No me acuerdo. A ver, voy a seguir las flores violetas, supongo. Creo que acá volvía para atrás.
Hopelessly lost without a map.
Sí. Vamos a ir por acá.
I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
I'll happy be about a map. I'll happy be about a map.
I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
Tiene que haber un pedazo de madera, algo de cualquier lado, a ver. Las flores moredas. Y acá no hay mucho donde pueda ir, porque si voy para un lado...
I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
Hopefully, on a map. Voy por este lado esta vez.
I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
Andate a la remil. A ver si hay algo nuevo
Museum
acá.
of Pirate Lore.
Sí, museo me chupa un huevo. Qué pena que esto no se puede llegar a ver, No puedo llegar a ver el expositor, a ver. Si le doy el perro a este. Necesito... Vamos a probar la llave esta ahí.
It doesn't fit.
What? Is something wrong?
Well, I was just wiping a smudge off the glass.
Oh, all right. But be careful, guard parrots are attack trained.
Vamos a mirar esto.
Well, the numbers are a little clearer, but still too tiny to read.
Si le meto eso en el ojo al loro, no puedo.
What's this melted lump of metal?
It used to be a mug. It was melted by some kind of acid. It was found in the Malay jail many years ago, after an incident where like 20 pirates escaped.
Hey, I did that. I had to keep pouring the grog from mug to mug because it was melting them. I had an armload of mugs and I juggled them all the way from the scum bar to the jail. Also, I could get Otis to join my crew. Not my greatest decision in retrospect.
That's a pretty wild story.
You don't believe me?
It's not a question of belief.
Never mind. It's not important.
Caché. Ok. No parece que acá haya nada más que me sirva. Ah, un clavo. A ver si me puedo llevar este clavo o no. Qué cagada, loco,
Tell me about this hunk of wood.
That's an original plank from the Golden Hind, autographed by Francis Drake himself.
No me puedo llevar un pedazo. A ver, vamos a volver al lugar, qué sé yo. Vamos a ver el loro ese de Chori que había allá. Pues ya no hay mucho para ver. Ya estuve acá, por ahí al vudú del carajo este, ¿le puedo pedir algo? Uepa.
The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old.
A menos que le pueda sacar un pedazo de piel. No. Ah, ¿no le puedo poner algo a la olla? A ver si le puedo tirar al perro a la olla. Hacer una cagada que se vuelva todo loco. Está muy complicado, No le puedo dar a ninguno de estos.
Are you sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
Let's pretend I was really considering this. What sort of pirate qualifications have you got, exactly?
Actually, never mind.
I thought so.
Cállense.
Hi.
Are you my waiter? I want the excellent dish I had at the governor's mansion last week. I don't know what it's called, but it was sort of, you know, a hot food.
Yeah, but I'm not...
It had ingredients in it or something.
I'm not your waiter.
I already told your incompetent cook this, but he still hasn't brought me my dinner.
I don't work here. I'm not a waiter.
Hop to it!
Right away, sir. Fancy.
Por ahí me da algo.
Waiter, I can't understand why this is taking so long. Just bring me what the governor served me last week.
Of course, sir. Sorry for the delay.
Yar.
A ver qué le podemos dar a este, el perro este. Alguien tiene que comerse el perro. Ah, esto puede ser. ¿Qué es ese XD? A ver qué le pasó.
You look like the health inspector tasted your stew. Or you did.
Worse. Marlin is here.
Who?
The customer I have nightmares about. He's the only importer of yak fat on the island, so I need to keep him happy, but he makes that impossible. Today he wants me to make him a dish that he ate last week at some kind of event at the governor's mansion. But of course he doesn't remember what it's called or know what's in it or even remember what color it was. He says he thinks it has ingredients in it. I don't have the slightest idea what to make.
A ver.
If I brought you a recipe, could you make it?
Of course. I'm a cook. See the hat?
Oh, look behind you, a three-headed monkey.
I do know a great stew recipe for monkey heads, but I can't think about that right now.
Oh, where did he say he had the dish he wants you to make?
At the governor's mansion. It's probably some exotic, weird-tasting thing from a swanky cookbook.
Ok.
I'll see what I can find out.
Thanks.
Voy a tratar de resolver esto y lo terminamos por hoy. Esto, a ver. Esto va a ser fácil de resolver porque ya sé, tengo que ir a la tipa. Básicamente, acá se puede ir, ¿no? A la gobernadora, la casa de la eso. Bla 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 bla. Una pata en la raja más o menos. Ok, a ver. Al final de la plancha. Ingredientes. Este debe ser.
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
¿Qué quiere la con de su madre? A ver, vamos a pedirlo de nuevo.
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I totally forgot.
Of course you did. You think like a cow.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulties.
¿Y cómo me lo choreo el libro? Voy a dejar esto violeta por el libro. Dale, loco. Y si lo cambio por este, no puedo. Dame el libro, quiero un libro.
Well, I've come for a recipe. A dish you served at a recent function. It's been described as hot and having ingredients in it. Ring any bells?
I do host plenty of functions, but I'm afraid I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
¿Cómo me puedo chorear el libro del orto?
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty.
Ya te escuché, papá.
Can I borrow a book?
Otra vez lo mismo.
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Creo
I'm
que
hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
voy a tener que devolverle el último libro, que no sé cuál es. Estaría bueno saber qué puto libro es. A ver, vamos a resolverlo. Quizá en la casa del gurú este Chimpampain se puede hacer algo.
All keys are gold. It's the way of keys.
Cállate, señora, por favor. ¿No vende libros? ¿Usted no vende libros? A ver, un librito.
Never mind.
I never do.
Oh, I'd like this knife.
An excellent choice. I will need you to verbally agree to a release of liability.
Okay.
This product is not to be used in the commission of any crime, including vandalism, jailbreak, and theft of ancient
¿Qué hace Traino de...
No problem.
Gracias por pasarte, máquina.
Frightening, stabbing, shaving, or manicuring yourself or another person are likewise considered outside the scope of acceptable
¿Qué haces, Mao?
use.
Oh.
¿Cómo va la programación de Python?
For throwing.
El
Throwing the
producto.
product violates these terms and will invalidate the warranty. whittling, scrimshaw, mumbledy-peg, juggling, and any tricks involving stacking or balancing the product may cause serious injury and should not be attempted by unlicensed persons.
Uh-huh.
Use with breads, spreads, bedspreads, or thread may damage the product. If damaged, the product should not be used. Product is sharp and should not be carried in a pocket, coat, at all. The
Bla bla bla
manufacturer-
bla.
Oh, is this where I say yes?
Yes.
Yes. Is there anything I am allowed to do with it?
I am not able to answer that question as it could create a liability issue.
Gracias.
What's this thing?
It's a forgiveness frog. When no apology will do, give the forgiveness frog. It's like a card, only much better because it's a frog.
I've never heard of that before. Are you sure it's real voodoo?
No comment. It works.
Sí, esto me
I'll take
llevo.
this forgiveness frog.
It can help someone forgive even very old transgressions.
Me llevo el business, el forgiveness from este. Entonces ahora sí, tengo el cuchillo para talar la madera, que no sé cuál porquería es. Y tenemos la rana para pedirle a la ayuda. Ah, no, me equivoqué. Acá está. Le vamos a dar la rana. Toma.
This is for you.
You're giving me a frog?
It's a forgiveness frog, for when words aren't enough.
You haven't even bothered to write anything personal on this frog. That's just rude. I reject your frog.
Vamos a escribir algo sobre la rana. Ahí está.
Dear Carla.
Eso del libro.
Sorry for losing the book I borrowed. I appreciate that you're keen on bluntness. And I know you're really nicer than people say you are. Please accept my humblest apology. I promise to do better in the future.
Qué chamullero.
This is for you.
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment, but the only personal thing you got right in here is my name. I reject your frog.
No. Tengo que acertar todos los datos.
Dear Carla. Sorry for losing the book I borrowed.
Eso estaba bien. Ah, la blandura de la espada.
I admire that you are hard on softness. And I always tell people how nice you are. Please accept my humblest apology. I promise to do better in the future.
A ver, vamos a ver qué pasa.
This is for
Un
you.
poco complicado, ¿eh? ¿Qué haces, Clay 82?
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment, but the only personal thing you got right in
¿Qué
here
pasó?
is my name. I
¿Qué
reject your frog.
pasó? Me cacho en la rana del trasero. ¿Qué pasó? Voy a estar toda la vida escribiendo sobre la rana. Para la bibliotecaria. De la biblioteca.
Sorry for losing the book I borrowed. I realize that you are tough on toughness. And everybody says how nice you are. Please accept my humblest apology. I promise to do better in the future.
Ahí está, a ver, vamos a darle ahora. Porque la verdad que no tengo idea.
This is for you.
Dale.
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment, and it looks like you even know something about me. One thing. You can do better. I reject your frog.
Sí, ya le escribí todo el culo, a la rana, los ojos. Le hice de toda la rana, o sea. A ver.
Dear Carla.
Dear Carla. Libro.
Sorry for losing the book I borrowed.
Tenaz con tenacidad.
I realize that you are tough on toughness. And I always tell people how nice you are. Please accept my humblest apology. I promise to do better in the future.
Hay algo que le estoy pifiando y no sé cuál es, pero...
This is for you.
¿Qué onda? Yo hago 88, retomando. Más vale, papá. Es por eso que lo agarré.
Nice sentiment, and it looks like you
Dale.
even know something about me. One thing. You can do better. I reject your frog.
La verdad que sí, me lo recomendaron. Yo no sabía si jugarlo porque digo, a ver si rompe 20 años después la estética o algo que no... Pero la verdad que está bueno, no está mal.
This is for you.
Para serte honesto, tiene... Está hecho más para los fans. No, si no le escribí nada. ¿Qué?
This is a nice sentiment, and it one
Sí.
I reject.
Me olvidé de escribirle algo. Vamos a intentarlo otra vez. A ver, vamos a escribirlo de nuevo. Dear Carla.
Dear Carla.
Sorry
for losing the book I borrowed. I
Pero,
realize that you are tough on toughness. And I know you're really nicer than people say you are. Please accept my humblest apology. I promise to do better in the
Creo
future.
que ahora lo acerté. A ver, vamos a ver. Tengo la fe de que esta vez esté todo más que excelente. Pasa que estas cosas tenés que haber jugado y incluso así yo jugué todo y no me acuerdo.
This is a nice sentiment, and it looks like you even know something
Oh.
about me. One thing. You can do better. I reject your frog.
The fucking frog. Me la voy a pasar por las bolas, la rana, La rana me la voy a pasar por las pelotas.
To whom it may concern.
No.
Sorry for blowing you up that one time. Warmly, Guybrush.
Vamos a escribir de nuevo.
Dear Carla.
Sí, me acuerdo, era la maestra de la espada. Por eso me acuerdo que era Carla. Que le tengo que pedir perdón por el libro. Que era... Pues por eso le pongo tenacidad, porque ahí la acerté porque era dura con la espada. Aunque también probé con esto, ¿ves? De la blandura, pero...
I realize that you are tough on toughness.
No sé qué es... Lo que estoy... Creo que esa estoy
And
errando.
everybody says how nice you are. Please accept my humblest apology. I've implemented a reminder system for myself.
A ver. Creo que eso puede ser lo que le erré, pero la otra vez le puse otra cosa y no... Vamos a probar.
This is for you.
Dear Carla.
Blah, blah, blah.
This is a nice sentiment, and it looks like you even know something about me. One thing.
Puede
I
hacerlo
reject your
mejor.
frog.
Mirá, vamos a probar. De hecho, cambiándole ese y vas a ver que lamentablemente
Dear
Berara.
Carla,
El libro.
sorry for losing the book I borrowed.
Vamos a poner esto. Dedicación. O la concede.
I value that you are dedicated to dedication. And I know you're really nicer than people say you are. Please accept my humblest apology. I promise to do better in the future.
Ok, a ver, vamos a intentarlo de nuevo.
This is
Pero
for you.
yo creo que ahora va a desacertar en todo, va a decir el nombre, está bien.
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment, but the only personal thing you got right in here is my name. I reject your
Vamos a probar con otra cualidad.
Dear Carla,
Quizá lo último es lo que está mal.
sorry for losing the book I borrowed.
Esto está bien, el primero está bien. Este yo creo que es este. Quizá esto. O esto.
I
Vamos a probar.
admire that you are hard on softness. And I know you're really nicer than people say you are. Please accept my humblest apology. I promise to do better in the future.
La verdad que no sé.
This is for you.
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment, but the only personal thing you got
Sí.
reject your
Creo que en el último estoy fallando. Por ahí quiere que le tengan miedo a la tipa. Porque... O puede ser que esté fallando también en el que hablo bien de la tipa.
Sorry for losing the book I borrowed.
Esto de la tenacidad estaba bien.
I realize that you are tough on toughness. And I know you're really nicer than people say you are. Please accept my humblest apology.
Vamos a ponerle... Me das un miedo terrible, a ver.
You scare the heck out of me.
You're scared the heck out of me. Me gusta porque nada que ver con la
This is for you.
traducción. Pero...
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment, and it looks like you even know one. I reject.
Vamos a probar el último. No hay muchas combinaciones más que pueda probar, honestamente.
Sorry for losing the book I borrowed. I realize that you are tough on toughness. And I know you're really nicer than people say you are. Please accept my humblest apology.
Y vamos acá, ahora vamos a ponerle aunque...
Even though it wasn't really my fault. This is for you.
Dear Carla, not really your fault. This isn't an apology. It's an excuse. I reject your frog.
Y sabíamos que iba a pasar eso. Hay algo que está muy mal.
Dear Carla,
Por ahí es esto, a ver.
sorry for blowing you up that one time. I realize that you are tough on toughness. And everybody says how nice you are. Please accept my humblest apology. I promise to do better in the future. This is for you.
Sí, eso es lo
Dear
que pro-
Carla,
Blah, blah, blah.
What's this about blowing me up? I don't remember it quite like that. Anyway, I don't know why you're apologizing, and I'm not sure you know either. I reject your frog.
Ok. Sí, o sea que sí o sí Ya estamos viendo dónde viene el problema. Estamos traqueando. Esto está bien. Esto está
Sorry
bien.
for losing the book I borrowed.
Acá es donde no estoy tan seguro. Pero parece que sí o
I
sí.
realize that you are tough on toughness.
La gente dice que eres muy
And
simpática.
everybody says how nice you are. Please accept my humblest apology.
Y esto.
I promise to do better in the future.
Está muy complicada estas
This is
boludeces.
for you.
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment, and it looks like you even know something about me. One thing. You can do better. I reject your fraud.
You can do better, que pedazo de persona. Deja de mí. A ver.
Dear Carla, sorry for losing the book I borrowed. I realize that you are tough on toughness.
Bla bla bla, todo el mundo.
And everybody says how nice you are. Please accept my humblest apology. I've implemented a reminder system for myself. This is for you.
Blah blah blah.
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment, and it looks like you even know something about me. One thing. You can do better. I reject your frog.
No sé qué hay que hacer, loco. Ya me está sacando de quicio. Porque esto no es que uno no sabe el puzzle, es que no.
Dear Carla, sorry for losing the book I
Es
borrowed.
una combinación muy precisa. Vamos a poner, a ver.
I appreciate that you're keen on bluntness. And I always tell people how nice you are. Please accept my humblest apology. I promise to do better in the future.
Bueno, no. Volvé ahí.
This is for you.
Dear Carla.
Vamos a ver las pistas porque esto me está.
This is a nice sentiment, but the only personal thing you got right, I reject.
¿Ves? O sea, está todo bien, menos algo después del medio que no sé qué es. Si yo cambio.
Dear Carla, sorry for losing the book I borrowed.
Esto es sí o
I
sí
realize
este.
that you are tough on toughness.
Y acá ya estamos cagados. Yo les digo
And
a
I always
todos.
tell people how nice you are. Please accept my humblest apology. I've implemented a reminder system for myself. This is for you.
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment, and it looks like you even know something about me. One thing. You can do better. I
Yo
reject
que
your
ando
fraud.
verde, ¿qué? A ver, voy a hablar. Dame datos.
Can we try the frog again?
Dear Carla, this is a nice one. I reject.
Sí, pero ¿qué reject qué? Reject, no reject. A ver. Ya sé cómo lo hago, pero necesito saber lo del libro. ¿Cómo hago el libro?
Well, apparently a forgiveness frog doesn't work if the apology you write on it isn't good enough.
Ah.
Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done.
No.
Edgy. It's a lot of work being governor.
Voy a escribir la rana durante 2 años, loco.
Sorry for losing the book I borrowed.
Mira hasta donde llegué y esta boludez te hace perder tiempo, te traba, es horrible.
I realize that you are tough on toughness.
Acá es donde está trabada la cosa, che.
And everybody says how nice you are. Please accept my humblest apology. You scare the heck out of me. This is for you.
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment. One thing I reject.
No, la última combinación está horrible. Hay algo que estoy combinando como el culo de un mono.
Dear Carla, sorry for losing the book I borrowed. I realize that you are tough on toughness. And I always tell people how nice you are. Please accept my humblest apology.
A ver, no sé, ya no sé qué poner. Ya creo que hice esta combinación también. Hice todas las combinaciones prácticamente.
This is for you.
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentence. One, I reject your
A ver, voy a mirar la pista que dice sobre la tipa, pero no creo que... Ahora lo veo, mi amor. Tiene que conseguir ganas de perdone para que... Ya sé, no soy pelotudo. Ya sé. No le ha valido tener parte más en personalizarla. Ya lo sé eso. Busca en melee. ¿Qué es eso? Ok, vamos a buscar información en... Parece que no es tan fácil. Claro, debe ser que no me da las pistas porque yo no...
Looks sort of like an eye.
A ver, esta señora sabe
No
algo.
one ever works together. All want their own prize.
¿Y qué pasó?
Hey, kid.
A ver si este me dice algo.
Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
See you later.
Yep.
No sé.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Hello again.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything.
No veo que me pueda ofrecer nada a nadie acá de lo que necesito, Acá está la calle menor. Mapas de Walling. ¿Y a dónde mierda decía que tenía que ir? No me acuerdo, A ver.
Hey, Wally. Bye.
Quiero otro de estos.
Better to have one for each eye.
If you say so.
Con esto puedo agrandar lo del loro. 2.
Hey, Wally. What's with the window ladder?
I use it to keep an eye on the neighbors.
Well, it's good to have a hobby. Never mind.
I never do.
It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important. The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best, honoring Melee Island's 27th governor, Carla the Swordmaster, for her heroic actions at Portobello. Honoring Melee Island's 27th governor, Carla the Swordmaster, for her heroic actions at Portobello. It doesn't look finished.
¿Y qué tiene que ver esto? No entiendo. Yo vine acá y no...
They're having a half-off sale.
No me ofrece nada.
Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises.
Quizá ahora haber visto eso de heroico me da algún dato nuevo. Porque si no me da ningún dato nuevo es un pedazo de chori. A ver, vamos a hablar con gente de acá.
What's that you're drinking?
Large. Get lost.
Nice hat pin.
It's the emblem of a secret society I belong to.
Really?
Don't be ridiculous.
How's it going with that nightmare customer guy?
My stomach feels like it's full of cannonballs and splintered rowboats.
I'll see what I can find out.
Thanks.
Por ahí eso que vi de la estatua me da una pista, pues si no, no... ¿Había astillas ahí? Vamos, vamos, vamos. Rápido. Vamos, vamos. No vamos, no vamos. El cartel, ¿cuál sería, ya amigo? El cartel del principio. Vamos a probar acá a ver si me deja escribir algo nuevo esta vez. No puedo romper el peluche con esto. Ah, eso estaría... ¿Ves? Eso de la escoba y el cuchillo estaría bien.
Dear Carla, sorry for losing the book I borrowed. I realize that you are tough on toughness.
Ah, ves, mira, acá me da nueva información. No me acuerdo cómo mierda era.
As shown by your actions at Santa Catalina, please accept my humblest apology. I promise to do better in the future.
Qué trucho. Ahí ve, hay cosas que están buenas. Eso no estuvo
This
bueno.
is for you.
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment, and it one thing I reject your frog.
Sí, pues lo escribí y no era Santa Catalina. Voy a tener que esperar hasta engancharle el nombre exacto. Dear Carla.
I realize that you are tough on toughness.
Port Elizabeth o Santo Domingo. Santo
As
Domingo.
shown by your actions at Santo Domingo, please accept my humblest apology. I promise to do better in the future.
Está contento. Toma.
This is for you.
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentence. One I reject.
Dame la rana del culo que le voy a escribir hasta que esté bien escrita.
Dear Carla, sorry for losing the book I borrowed. I realize that you are tough on toughness.
Port Elizabeth.
As shown by your actions at Portobello, please accept my humblest apology. I promise to do better in the future.
Lo probé con el domingo, pero
This is for
no.
you.
No está funcando, no sé.
I'm impressed, Guybrush.
Ah, bien.
Surprisingly thoughtful. Considering it's you, I'm strangely moved to forgive you for losing my book. And I'll treasure this frog as a memento of the time you did something right.
Ok, entonces ahora sí, vamos a agarrar los ingredientes.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty. Can I borrow this cookbook?
You cook like a cow.
That's why I need the cookbook.
Oh, all right. I was upset after you lost the last one, but you seemed genuinely sorry, so I guess I'll give you another chance.
Thanks. I won't let you down. I'll definitely return this.
Ok. Ahora sí, vamos a ir para allá. Mirá, mirá que crack, vamos a hacer todo en uno. Wímbalo. Ah. Ah. Vamos a tratar de sacarle un pedazo con el cuchillo a esa escoba, a ver.
Stay away from my mop.
No le gustó la idea al tipo este. Le vamos a dar los ingredientes al
I found
pelotudo.
this at the governor's mansion.
Aha! The mystery dish must be in there. I have no idea which one it'll be, so I'll just have to make them all. I'd better get to work. Thanks, Guybrush.
Ahora sí, es el momento de cortar la fregona. Bien, no estaba mal,
Busy?
Yep.
Okay, see you around.
¿Ves?
Now,
Mira.
where was I? Brilliant innovation.
Ok, no estuvo mal la idea. Vamos a... Quiero probar una cosa más que es... Aparte de esto... Ya es re fácil esto, porque lo que tengo que hacer ahora es esto. Es ir para ahí. Vamos, come on, mother... Voy a ir a la calle mayor. ¿A dónde está Wally? Wally. Toma, Wally, mira. Hacemos un mapita, papá.
Wally, here's a sample of the wood you wanted. Can you make me a map now?
Sure,
Re
here
fácil.
it is.
Mira la mano que
Thanks, Wally.
limpia que la tiene. Ok. Esto está acá. Yo te voy a mostrar como un crack. Esto se hace como un crack, mira. Cuando te desatascas en un problema, fluye todo. Re fácil, ya amigo, mira.
If one monocle is good, 2 is better. Ah, crystal clear. I'll just write that down.
Ah, a correr. Entonces vamos acá. Vamos acá.
Hi there.
Hi there.
Heather. Toma, mira, haceme una llave, querida.
Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. This will be for a high-end display case. You a collector?
Yeah. Stamps.
¿Me puedo llevar alguna galleta?
Oh, I'd really like some crackers.
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
Tal vez puedo cambiar estas galletas por esas. No, chupame una mitad del otro. Bueno, a ver, vamos a volver ahí como para ver qué pasa. No creo que el loro me deje agarrarlo, así que lo voy a cerrar, supongo, ahí el en vivo después de esto. Vamos a ir acá. Ojo esto, está muy bueno. Este iconito, mirá, hay que tener en cuenta esto para el minimapa. Mirá cómo se mueve. Pic, 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 pic. Es una boludez, pero... son ideas que uno puede ir tomando. Mirá, por ejemplo, ahí toda la... Está bien hecho el juego, la verdad que para... Muy difícil para una saga tan importante haber cambiado tanto los gráficos, pero le acertaron dentro de lo que es la nostalgia y... Ok, a ver.
Whoa! That's not supposed to be unlocked. I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock. Looking good. I like things neat. That's folded perfectly.
¿Qué le pasó al loro?
That'll do, Parrot. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the museum while I figure out what's going on with my display case lock.
A ver, ¿y puedo volver ahora?
Once upon a time, I won a t-shirt right here on the front lawn.
Welcome back. Please try not to touch anything that seems like you're not supposed to touch it.
El tipo miró algo en un baúl acá, no sé qué hizo, ¿Cómo grita el loro de mierda,
It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it.
Por ahí le tengo que poner algún
It doesn't seem
somífero.
interested.
O alguna mierda. Bueno, eso lo voy a hacer en otro momento. Parece que estuvo bueno el en vivo. Me costó un carajo esa parte, pero espero que lo hayan disfrutado, gente. Lo voy a cerrar acá. Porque hoy ya estuve grabando mucho. Estuve haciendo muchos tutoriales de Godot que van a estar saliendo en la semana. Godot 4, así que estén atentos. Espero que hayan disfrutado tanto como yo este en vivo. Y nos vemos en la próxima, loco. Gracias a todos los que estuvieron. Saludos.
Thank you.